So this week's episode of My Hero Academia, we definitely slow it down. No more serious stuff, at least for a little bit here. We're definitely getting back into the more slice of life and comedy focused aspect that My Hero Academia has been known for in the past. Now, My Hero Academia has always had the more shonen comedy that has been presented even throughout very serious arcs. However, for the last little bit here, we've been very serious with everything that's been going on. It was more or less life or death, but now that things are seemingly okay for at least a little while, we're now focusing on what's going to happen with all the students now that they're going to be living in dormitories. And overall, not much really happens in terms of content in the episode, but it doesn't change the fact that it's still a pretty damn fun episode, because as you would expect, you have so many personalities, so many perverted personalities, like Mineta, and then just how the boys and the girls will interact in this new dormitory, which I think they mentioned it was built in 3 days. That's actually really impressive, but also not surprising if they do have superheroes in this world. You would expect there'd be some people with quirks that would work really well with construction. I kind of wish we got to see like just maybe even like a minute of how that place was built, because 3 days is pretty damn impressive, especially with how polished it is on the interior. But this episode, even though it was mostly comedy, which the comedy in My Hero Academia has always been pretty good, there's a few moments of more serious stuff, especially with Eraserhead near the beginning saying that he would expel everyone but 3 people if he had his way, but because All Might is retiring, he can't really be picky at this point, and he needs all the heroes that he can get. And that's actually both a very funny but very serious moment all at the same time, because the fact that so many students went after to say Bakugo, and so many students knew that they were going to and didn't say anything, it's obvious why he's so pissed off, because things could have went easily wrong. They're not licensed heroes at this point. Everything that should have went wrong didn't go wrong, but still it doesn't make what they did right. And I actually do like seeing Eraserhead just say, like, if I had my way, I would expel everyone but 3, but because All Might's now retired, we need all the heroes that we can get. That's actually a really amazing moment. It's very like, the students are freaked out. It has its funny moments, but it's also serious all at the same time. Not to mention you have some characters just very much upset that even though they said to not go after Bakugo, they still went after Boku, and just kind of like the heartbreak that was, because it felt like an act of betrayal, to even how Bakugo himself is reacting to the students, because before he was very much kind of head up his own ass about his own situations, but now, you know, he's like forcefully withdrawing money to pay back people because he doesn't want them to be broke over the school year because they had to get a piece of gear for the rescue mission or things like that. I actually really like how the characters are just reacting, and then the rest of the episode was just pure unfiltered comedy. Mineta in this episode, I swear, this guy. Now, what I love about Mineta is even though he's a very gimmicky and perverted character, because they don't abuse his character and only implement him every so often in terms of episodes, whenever he's present, it's always a fun time, because it's not like, generally he's there for a frame or two and that's that, but this episode, like, you could take screen caps about 10 times in this episode. He had some of the most glorious faces I was seeing. I mean, it's just perfect. He's always been presented as a very perverted character, so to have him live in a dormitory with a bunch of women, exactly, you know what's going to happen, and it's fun for that. And like, you look at the content in this episode, it's like, oh, they're having like a room contest, who had the best room, and it was kind of fun seeing how different rooms were decorated based on the personality. Having Deku have All Might all over his room, having Tokiyami just have like the most like gothic room possible. It was nice to see how different characters kind of personalized their rooms. Some was very basic, some perfectly matched the image that you would expect. And I like that, because even though it's very basic, like for the past few episodes, they've had so much random and crazy shit happen to them. I do like seeing them just act as kids for once again and not playing hero when they're not actually certified heroes yet. Obviously, we know they will be getting their licenses pretty soon, and based on the preview, we're going to have some fun training montages next week, looking at how they're going to build their ultimate move, so that's going to be fun. But these episodes are important, even though it does constantly have the shonen comedy presented throughout the series arcs. These types of episodes are still fun. If My Hero Academia was nothing but these types of episodes, then yeah, that would be an issue. But because we just went off such an amazing arc, a thrilling arc, an emotional arc, it's fine to pull back and just have fun. Pure unfiltered fun, and even though there was some more serious aspects in this episode, it was primarily a very cheerful and fun episode, and those episodes are always fun with My Hero Academia. I had a really fun time with this episode. There's not a whole lot to talk about, but it was fun. It knew exactly what it wanted to be, to put on the brakes here, have a fun time, but still show there are consequences for breaking the rules. Either shattered friendships could happen, or you're gonna piss off Eraserhead, and you never want to piss off Eraserhead. But let me know your thoughts down in that comment section below. What did you think of the episode overall? Your favorite moment? I'm sure most people's favorite moment is gonna be all the minutes of content, which I can't blame you. But let me know down in that comment section below. And if you enjoyed the video, remember, leave a like, and if you're new, also be sure to subscribe. So until next time, everyone, please take care and have a good one.